Hey, this is the Kali Monkey. Today we have an awesome new game. It's called Prehistorik 2. Obviously there's also a Prehistorik 1. It's a game created by Titus Interactive. This studio actually released quite a lot of fun games. They were founded in 1985 and they've been around for actually quite a long time, actually until 2005, so for 20 years. When they unfortunately went bankrupt, all their rights went to Interplay Interactive. But for a while this was quite a massive French company that both produced and published titles, of which Prehistorik is one of the examples. Quickly looking now at Prehistorik 1, this game has already quite fun graphics, it's really known for its humor. But back then this game, to finish the level you really had to find the right amount of food. This is a caveman, and the caveman is on the quest for food. It's done in a humoristic way because some of the food is like stuff you won't find in those old ages, prehistoric. So part 1 was a bit more difficult, but if you look at part 2, it really revolves around finding a lighter. You have to find a lot of food, but the lighter is what's really needed. So you can basically lit up your little cooking pot. Again, it makes no sense in the old ages, but this is basically what makes it so fun. So let's check out Prehistorik 2. You might notice that I'm looking a bit tired. Actually, I haven't posted the video for a while. Actually, I was on a nice holiday to Australia, which has nothing to do with this game, but at least now you know why I look a bit tired. Playing this game, played it in my childhood quite a lot. Prehistorik 1 I played most actually, which was difficult, but Prehistorik 2 is also quite difficult. So walking around, whacking these animals, I always used to think, and I still think, that they really look like the Tasmanian Devil from the Warner Brothers cartoon. You see all the humoristic stuff that you can basically pick up. Hey, first passcode. As I mentioned in previous games, you didn't have like level saves, or especially because a lot of the games were on a floppy disk, so you just had to play the game. And if you wanted to continue, then you couldn't save it. You needed the passcode. So at the lighter, and up you see the traffic light changes color, and we finished the level. So he can lit up his little cooking pot. We're throwing in all the stuff we found. Beer, cocktails, all weird stuff. And you have a lot of different worlds. You can already see the progress here. I'm not sure how many levels there were in total. I think there were like 20 or so. It wasn't that much, but still, it was difficult to finish this. Some of the end bosses are quite humoristic. You find later on. You get more and more creatures obviously that you find. There's a lot of hidden funny parts in this game as well. Let's see if we can whack this stupid spider. Waka. A lot of bones from a small spider, doesn't make a lot of sense. Parrot! Goodbye, parrot! Hey, with a light switch, can be dark. Super NES version of a Prehistorik 2 released. It was called Prehistorik Man. It did quite well, it's quite successful. Actually in 2010 actually, they released one on the DSiWare as well, so you could actually download it. Had less positive reviews, but still was quite well received. And recently, 2013, they made a remake or a remaster of Prehistorik 2 and released it on iOS and Android. I'll drop the links in the description. Quite a different game. Try this part. Death 1. Retry. Death 2. Retry. Death 3. Retry. Death 7. Retry. So hey, finally passed it. Ooh, almost. So enter here. Let's enter here. A lot of these funny bouncy things, platforms. This is a checkpoint, obviously. So there's a grenade there, which is again they just went all out here. Interesting story about Titus is, as I said, it's quite a big studio. Well, it was big until 2005. Actually, also it acquired a few studios, of which the most notable one, Virgin. So from Richard Branson, he launched a gaming company quite early on in the 80s, which was later on acquired by Titus. Titus went bankrupt 2005. All the assets basically went to Interplay Interactive. It's also something that they actually originally acquired. They kept the name, and when the company went bankrupt, all the game licenses were actually transferred to Interplay. So I guess they still own most of the rights. Interplay is quite known for actually a lot of their different titles. Hey, couldn't get to McDonald's. Finished the level again because we found the lighter. So there's still a lot of stuff that we found. He's just looking there and he's like, I want food. Next level. I am not so awake anymore. No. My caveman is pink. It actually, level doesn't normally look like this, so it's my system that's pretty screwed up, I guess. So it's like this massive ape that you have to get rid of. It's quite difficult. Every time he hits the ground you lose a life. The things below is basically his lives. You just need to kill the guy. It's quite difficult. It's difficult for me to hit him once. Okay, so game over. I'm gonna leave it at this, guys. Prehistorik 2, great game by Titus Interactive. There will definitely be more games by Titus because they have a nice collection of games. But that's for another video. So hey, this was the Cully Monkey. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Do you know what game this is? Well, stay tuned. Next time we'll be reviewing this game. See you next time. Bye bye.